All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and jump into this beautiful, divine, feminine, holistic healing, health and healing, to be quite honest. Same difference. Before we do, though, it should go without saying, please check the description box for any information that you may want me to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Keep in mind that they are general. Not all may apply to you, and that's perfectly okay. Just take what does and let the rest fly. Maybe a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I don't know, honey. Only you know your life. It just could be somebody in your environment or you in theirs, right? You may not even know them like that, is what I'm saying. So just keep that in mind. And it very well may just be talking about the collective overall. Anyway, I also do not subscribe to gender roles as far as male, female, so I will say he, she in reference to masculine and or feminine energies. We all have both within us, all right? So just because I say she as in feminine doesn't mean I'm talking about a female. I could be talking about a male and vice versa. Pay particular attention to numbers. I'm big on numerology. If I come up or I call them out, I may be talking about your life path number, the month or day you were born. Maybe even if you check your natal chart, the house that you want to pay particular attention to and the energy they're in, all right? For you, it could just be talking about your favorite number, jersey number, you know what I'm saying, your kid's jersey number, your favorite player's jersey number, I don't know, a number you want to play in lotto or have played in lotto, I have no idea. But I feel that Spirit is trying to get your attention at that point in time to pay attention, right? Because there may be a message specifically for you. However it resonates, y'all. Take it as it is. So this week, I love this combination. We are working with the Starseed Oracle as well as the Work Your Light Oracle. And I don't really have a tarot deck to clarify. I just feel like it's going to be an oracle type of reading, right? Because most of the time the messages come out as is anyway. You know what I'm saying? As they need to. That's why I always pray straight, clear, to the point, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think we'll need any clarifiers, but, you know, if so, we'll grab something. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're working with. But before we even get into this reading, let's get a word of prayer. To the Most High, heavenly and divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for waking me up this morning and allowing me to be a clear and open channel to bring forth the message to the collector, straight, no chaser, clear, no chaser. Thank you. Thank you for the power of my tongue. Thank you for allowing me my voice. Thank you for the insight and awareness. Thank you for the gifts and abilities. Thank you for allowing me to be still, calm, balanced, and tapped in. I thank you. I cannot thank you enough. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, strengthens, heals, protects, nourishes, nurtures, whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing. Thank you. Help them to see, to identify, to be self-aware, to be self-accountable, to let go of what no longer serves them in order to bring forth the best, highest good for all involved. Thank you. I pray that this message is what it needs to be, and then some. Open the door for vulnerability, for receptivity, for love, for healing. Thank you. These blessings I ask and give thanks yet again. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo. All right, y'all. So without further ado, let's get on into this. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in store for us today. What do you have for the Divine Feminine today, Spirit? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What do you have for the Divine? Yes. Yes. Call forth that star tribe, that family. We said this yesterday. You are definitely, if you missed it, check it out. You're coming into your own community. It says you're part of a team of souls, call and support. You're divinely guided and led, and you're part of the same tribe. You will naturally be drawn to one another at particular junctions in your life. Okay? You will see. I don't know why I keep hearing, keep fighting, keep striving. I don't know. That's what friends are for. That's your family. They gonna help you. It ain't gotta be blood either. And in the bottom of the deck it says, you got the love. I heard Tiana Taylor already. We got love, love, love. You better believe it. They truly gonna love you for you and all of you. I'm hearing John Legend. All these songs coming through. All of me. They gonna love you for who you truly are. You ain't gotta dim your light for nobody. You know what I'm saying? They gonna accept you, all, flaws and all. Right? It says Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Okay? Some of you, I feel like the lesson that you're going through before or likely as you're meeting your star family is that you're going to have to set boundaries within love. And love is anything that just have to be romantic, okay? I do feel like it more so has to be boundaries with friends and or family. And I mean, it could be a romantic lover as well. But whatever, what is this trying to come through? Whatever the case may be, you're going to have to set those boundaries. And the people of your star family are going to they're going to honor and respect them. You know what I'm saying? Without even you having to explain or going, you know what I mean, go any further than what it is. And look, this portal energy, that is that. When you walk through that, when you set these boundaries, that's what I'm saying. When you set these boundaries, and you know what I'm saying, make it known to whoever has crossed them in the past and walk through that portal, your new life, baby, it's an explosion. And I'm telling you that they're gonna be ready to greet you. It's gonna be like, because I'm getting that serendipity type of energy. The portal card itself, it says doors are opening. You decide, rewards and wild card. And I promise you, once you establish get out of that codependency and establish yourself, the thing about it is the other lesson that's coming outside of setting boundaries and getting out of that codependency I'm hearing is interdependency, and that's what you're learning with your starseed family, right? You're no longer codependent, but understanding that you still, I was getting ready to say need people, but it's not that you really need people per se, but this thing, we aren't meant to be at it alone in this thing called life, and that's how we learn our lessons and everything, through others. You know what I mean? Because they reflect what it is that we need to work on, or what we need to do, or they reflect our ways ourselves. And like I always say, what you don't like in another is basically what you're needing to honor, respect, and accept in yourself. Let it go if it's no longer serving you, and then you can move on. You understand? And grow. So anyway, what is this? What is this? What is this? Wow, thank you. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get it. Hold on. Yeah. And it flipped out in reverse. These aren't meant to be read in reverse, but that's exactly how it flipped out, okay? It is the awakening. Some of y'all may not even see this. And I'm telling y'all, like, you are needing to go through this lesson here, maybe to find love for self is what I'm hearing, in order for you to experience this rebirth, is what I just heard. The card itself says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. I'm telling y'all, and just like that's why that portal, they was meant for us to see that portal, right? Step through the door of a bright new beginning, and abundance will follow. I promise you. And that's the abundance however you seek. But I just feel like it's more so love for most of you. I'm seeing all kinds of spider webs right here, y'all. It's like, dang, how many of them is it for real? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Piscean energy, and that's powerful because that's what I get even behind this awakening, y'all. I don't know, something spiritual is really going on, or trying to, if you allow it, but don't block it. It's up to you, right? You have the free will. They will not intercede unless, unless you give permission. I just want you to be able to see that. It's kind of cool. But a little dark on this side. Come on, water. I don't know. Anyway, bottom of the deck here, y'all. We have, look, that's why when I take my breaths like that, I got to recenter myself. Right. It says empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature, get out there, beautiful. You may want to work with flowers, roses in particular. You see all the colors, the oranges, the pinks, the purples, lilacs, whatever, even white. But get out in that earth energy, go for a walk, woosah, just listen to nature as I hear the birds and everything outside. It's powerful energy here, y'all. That may be, you may receive this awakening once you get out there and meditate. You know what I'm saying? Just get that, breathe in that good ass prana, I don't know. Let's go on and see what they got for you, because look, I turned right to you got the love. I can't make it up either. So that's where we're going to start. Okay? And it reads, it's on pages 128 and 129, by the way. Hadarian energy, codependency, boundaries. The Hadarians are believed to be beacons of pure, divine, unconditional love who see love in all people and situations. As a result, they can find it hard to have boundaried, interdependent, healthy relationships because they only see the unconditional nature of those they meet. The lovers of the cosmos, they dive in fast. They're here to learn how to love while in a separate body, to learn to love self first and then establish healthy relationships with others, to remember that the love they seek is already within them, that they truly do have the love all on their own, that they truly do have the love all. That's what it say. Maybe it should have said the love of all. I don't know. Anyway, the message of this card is to review the ways you may need to establish healthier boundaries. Perhaps you're in a codependent relationship in which you may be losing your sense of self. It's common for starseeds to dive deep into relationships, particularly with those who feel safe and familiar at a soul level. Perhaps you're in a relationship in which you give more than you receive, or perhaps there's a certain volatility to it and you're always unsure where you stand. This card is assigned to do a relationship review and see what energetic agreements you've made, consciously or unconsciously, to acknowledge if there are relationships in which you feel anxious or powerless, in which you don't feel like it's safe to relax and just be you, to assess if there are any places of inadequacy that you've used the relationship to soothe and cover up. The Starseed Soul Inquiry says, do you lose yourself in relationships? If so, how? How can you develop a deeper love for yourself? How deep is your love? Key Sweat, right? Anyway, let me see. Star Family. Okay, pages 108 and 109. And it reads, you're part of a team of souls. Call and support. At some stage, we were each a part of a soul cluster, a gathering of souls who broke away from one another to experience themselves individually. Those who are part of your soul cluster are part of your star family. Your star family are those souls who are cut from a similar cosmic cloth. You have, and I heard cut from a different cloth. You have Nip, R.I.P. Nip. That may be your favorite musician, rapper, whatever, okay? You haven't just experienced lifetimes together. Your souls were once actually one. It's very common for star family members to incarnate at similar times, to work with anchoring a similar frequency of light, and to cross paths with each other. You know that someone is part of your star family when you feel like you know and remember them from the moment you meet. They feel instantly familiar and comfortable. Time both passes quickly and stretches when you're with them. You feel more yourself with them than with anyone else. It can sometimes feel like, quote, looking in the mirror, end quote, because in a way you are. Often you go out, I was telling y'all, people reflect you, who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? if you pay attention. Often you go out of your way to help those in your star family, instinctively knowing it's part of your path. When a star family member dies, you feel it very deeply, regardless of how long you knew them. A certain soul mourning or soul breaking occurs. Think about the people in your life. Who do you feel is part of your star family? If this card comes up in a spread, it's likely that you've met someone who is part of your star family, or you're about to. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry reads, who do you think is from the same star family as you? How can you call upon them for support? Okay. Moving on into the Work Your Light. And I definitely am feeling this awakening, y'all. It's powerful, man. That is probably, both of them probably are part of the action. So let me see. That's in suit 3. Maybe not. I would have sworn, hold on. Yeah, I would have sworn it was. Let me see. Get Grounded is. So I guess that's where we'll start. Pages 66 and 67. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. You are being called to get grounded, to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it is all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you are absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is their stuff and what is yours. That's why both of them are at the bottom of the deck, by the way, because You Got Love is talking about boundaries and setting your boundaries, okay? If you pull this card, you're very likely an empath or a highly sensitive person and need time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are two types of people, those who draw their energy from others and those who draw their energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nurtured in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high-frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all of this from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Earth. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the power of Mother Earth. Spend time in nature. Put your hands on a tree. And in parentheses they have, your palms are extensions of your heart chakra, in parentheses, or walk around barefoot on the earth. Then the Work Your Light action says, do something to get grounded and connect with the earth. Powerful. So let me find this awakening. Oh, okay. It's part of the activations, which is suit 4. So pages 90 and 91. I don't know what I was about to say. I think 80. So that may be in a number for you. Okay. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Y'all aren't really feeling this energy of the awakening. It's powerful. It says, you're going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini Shakti rise through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like-soul people while you consciously integrate them. That's so powerful. That's why the star family and these two are there. I'm telling you, it explains it perfectly. They make no mistakes, y'all. Share your experiences with like-soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams. You are remembering and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transition and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of these creations into the world. Or perhaps you are being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following Work Your Light activation. And it reads, hold the card on your heart and say, and y'all, if you don't have the deck or the card, it's okay. You can screenshot it, or you can just envision the card in your hand and against your heart and, embody the energy within, okay? It says, quote, I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. End quote. And I'll read that again. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Shakti energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. So shall it be. I love it. And I heard, what is her name? I keep wanting to say, I keep wanting to say a day. Something with an A. Anyway, rise up. Powerful. I love that. Against all odds, you will rise up. The energy will rise. It's shifting. I know y'all feel it. I definitely feel it. My fellow empaths, I'm sure you feel it. Anyway, I pray that it resonates with you. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, especially and including yourself, though. Pray this is what you're here for. And if someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you. I appreciate you, and I love you for that. If you're joining me for another day, you can check the link in the description box for the playlist. I will see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all, be easy. Don't forget your love and light. It truly makes everything all right. Ashe. Deuces.